I'm all smiley because I'm excited. It's my first video, and okay, guess I'm gonna have to do a quick introduction. My name is Debbie Adeboejo, and I'm a trained economist and a trained entrepreneur. Yes, a trained entrepreneur. I'm a self-taught baker as well, and yes, I've been on this entrepreneurial journey officially for 3 years and unofficially for 6 years. I know it's not a lot, but over time you get to know more about me in subsequent videos. So I remember telling my dad, I think 3.5 years ago after graduating, I think, or I can't remember when. Okay, yes, I remember telling him that, Dad, I want to be an entrepreneur. And because he's just one person who supports me all the way when I say I want to do something, even when he doesn't know what the next step will be. He says, go girl. And today he's very proud that I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm also very proud, even though there's so many challenges, you know. So on that note, I am also very excited that entrepreneurship is fast becoming a global phenomenon. Entrepreneurship is fast becoming an acceptable career. Entrepreneurship is also fast becoming, an acceptable way of life, if I put it that way. And I also do recognize, I'm also fully aware of the fact that in developing nations of the world, we do not really have systems that, or will I say in Africa, we do not really have systems that facilitate or that are structured to facilitate running of successful businesses. And I do also know that SMEs tend to be the real MVPs, or will I say they're the real shock absorbers of the economy in developing nations. And that being said, I was reading, I think it was 2-3 days ago, almost a week ago now, I was reading the GEM report for the GEM Special Report 2010, the one that talked about perspectives to training, entrepreneurship, and education. And I remember it did say one thing, that people who tend to take up some sort of entrepreneurial training tend to be 3 times more confident about running successful businesses. So I know for sure that if I'm going to partner with someone on a business, or I'm going to do something, that has to do with a project or a business, I'd rather go for someone who has some sort of experience in running a business or in doing projects, not someone who just jumps into the huge river trying to, manipulate it. I'm sure you understand what I mean. So back to me, or back to Entrepredia. I have had my entrepreneurial experience back home, or most of my entrepreneurial experiences were back home. For me, home is Africa, home is Nigeria, and I've had most of my entrepreneurial experiences there. And my intrapreneurial experiences have been abroad. And while interacting with people in corporate organizations or in multinationals, I realized that there is something key that they possess, and that's a sound understanding of the business that they are doing. There is a sound knowledge that they have, and that is why they are able to, certain companies are able to dominate certain industries. But I also do realize, on the other hand, that budding entrepreneurs we do evade the key or the fundamental knowledge that we need to acquire before starting businesses. And this creates a huge knowledge gap. And this has been reoccurring. I have noticed this over and over again, and it's been on my mind. And I have been trying to do something, just to share my entrepreneurial knowledge, to have people who have garnered so much knowledge in entrepreneurship over time also share with budding entrepreneurs. So the crux of Entrepedia is what I have just said, trying to bridge the knowledge gap that budding entrepreneurs do not have. So in a nutshell, Entrepedia is a platform that merges both classroom and lifelong business knowledge in a modern entrepreneurial world to deliver practical business lessons and business solutions, to help budding entrepreneurs, to help business enthusiasts, to help business students. So it's not just for budding entrepreneurs alone or budding entrepreneurs in Africa. It could cut across anyone who's willing, to just share your experience and willing to learn, because it's basically a community of entrepreneurs. So it promises to be exciting, it promises to be thrilling, it promises to be very, very informative and also very emotional. I can tell you that firsthand, that running a business can be very emotional, guys. I mean, it's your idea, it's your baby, you hold on to it, you don't want to share the idea, you know what I mean. Anyways, you don't want to miss the next video or the next episode. I don't know the right word because I'm new to YouTube, so I'm just trying to get the YouTube lingo right. Anyways, in essence, I'm saying you don't want to miss the next video because I'm going to be sharing my failures at business. Yes, my failures. I have failed at business a couple of times and I've also been successful. And I'm going to be sharing that in my next video. And in subsequent videos, we're also going to be having business moguls share the lessons they have learned while they failed and while they succeeded at business. So I did say that it's also going to be very informative, yeah? So there are truckloads of things to share and things to talk about. But we'll be doing this in bits, starting off first of all with questions. So if you've maybe you've been running or you've been tossing ideas back and forth in your head, or you have been trying to implement business ideas, or you have been actually running your business and you've encountered challenges over and over again, I don't know what to do, you can just pop the challenge in the comment section or send me an email at debs.oxfordstreet@gmail.com, and I promise you I'm going to reply you as much as I can. And we're also going to be talking about things like selling, marketing, and not getting lost in the overhype of social media, or like call it the shenanigans of social media, when you can actually monetize, the opportunities in social media. That said, we're also going to be talking about investors. I hear people like, I need an investor. I'm like, do you really need a venture capitalist, or maybe you actually need a business angel, or maybe you just need a bootstrapping, or you just need a job. Okay, apologies, I'll permit my parlance. A job from where I'm from simply means thrift and credit society. So I started my business with thrift and credit society, and who really gives a hoot how you started? Because what really matters at the end of the day is if you deliver when you're meant to deliver. So we're also going to be talking about things like managing your business for sustainability. There is recession in certain African countries. Now I'm not going to mention. Yes, so managing your business for sustainability in recession, out of recession, starting a business in recession, your imprint, which is the core of your business brand, the basic financial knowledge you need to possess when you're starting your business. So I can go on and on and on and on. At the end of the day, what we want to achieve with Entrepedia with Debbie is to help small enterprises scale up easily to medium enterprises, or to become medium enterprises, trying to make the transition from small scale to medium scale and then large scale, and then we begin to have conglomerates of businesses, successful, strong businesses. So feel free to hit the subscribe button, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, the Facebook page. I'm going to try as much as possible to be as, expressive on Twitter, because I have not been tweeting in only God knows how long. When life happens, right? Okay. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you, as I look forward to sharing with you and you sharing with me. What we're going to do at the end of the day is building a community of more informed or better informed budding entrepreneurs. And I think that's it with Entrepreneurship with Debbie for this week. I have enjoyed, chit-chatting. I look forward to a fortnight from now. Yes, I think it's a fortnight. So do have an amazingly productive business week. All I'm trying to say is do business in a very productive way this week, guys. Thank you, and see you in a fortnight. It's still your girl Debbie, and it's Entrepreneurship with Debbie. Bye.